Hey guys, it's me, the Connector. Today we're talking about how the law might have a secret traitor inside their team, why there would even be a traitor in the first place, and how this could affect the entire Unstable series moving forward. This video is also heavily supported by Poisonous Skely's theory, so big credit to him. And if you want a chance to be a part of future videos or talk about your own theories, make sure to join my Discord server linked in the description. Now, let's jump into the video. In Flame's newest episode, we see Deputy Ace hunting Flame down, trying to capture him even though Flame was apparently exiled by Lettuce. In the last video, Lettuce said that if Flame left Spawn and ran far enough away, he wouldn't send anyone after him. He basically said, if you leave, I won't touch you. But then in this episode, Ace is suddenly chasing him with full armies. When Flame points this out, he seems genuinely confused because by Lettuce's own words, Flame should have been free if he was more than 10,000 blocks away from Spawn. Now, obviously, Lettuce could have been lying, but I don't think that's the full story. Flame puts a lot of emphasis on Ace hunting him, even though it doesn't make sense. He even includes a flashback of Lettuce saying, "Get lost," which is a very intentional storytelling choice. The question is, why highlight this contradiction unless something deeper is happening? My theory is that Ace is secretly working behind Lettuce's back, and we actually have reasons to think this. First, Ace says, "I'm just following orders," which makes it sound like he's not working independently, but his actions don't line up with what Lettuce told Flame. Ace also mentions that he doesn't want FlameFrags to die, but still sends an entire army after him, which is extremely suspicious. This is where Spoke comes in. We believe Spoke might have manipulated or even threatened Ace into helping him. This would also explain how Spoke keeps breaking into the prison without anyone catching him. Someone inside the law has to be helping him, and Ace is the most likely candidate. We have more evidence of Ace not being as loyal to Lettuce as he appears. In Wembu's latest video, Ace secretly gives Wembu extra food without Lettuce's permission. It almost looks like he was trying to keep Wembu alive long enough for Spoke to break in and rescue them. And that's exactly what happens a few minutes later. So the question becomes, why are Ace and Spoke pushing Flame away from Spawn? We don't have one exact answer, but here's a strong theory. Maybe Spoke is afraid Flame will ruin whatever plan he is building, so he needs Flame as far away as possible. This would explain why Ace was sent to hunt Flame only after Wembu escaped. Because if Flame is around, he could expose whatever Spoke is planning. And if you watched Spoke's 1,000 player event, you know he hates Chungies. So what's the best way to gain power to stop them? Influence the election, get someone elected who works for you, or maybe even run for leader yourself. If Spoke lets Wembu escape in secret, it makes Lettuce look weak. If Spoke sends Ace after Flame, it makes Spoke and Ace look powerful and capable of maintaining order. This boosts their reputation and could push Spoke or Ace into political power later. And if they get elected, it puts them in a position where BAT becomes a threat to them instead of the other way around. And if all of that fails, Ace could always expose Lettuce by calling another Northern Council meeting and revealing how Lettuce orchestrated the mass killing of the 1,000 players. Now, let me show you something interesting. This whole situation reminds me a lot of the First Order from Star Wars. Don't click off. This actually makes sense. In The Force Awakens, we have Hux, the second in command, who ends up being a traitor. Now compare that to Ace, who seems like second in command under Lettuce and might be a traitor himself. Then look at Captain Phasma and compare her to Lopez. Both are female commanders with similar authority. Next, take the Northern Council meeting scene and compare it to Hux's speech before firing the Starkiller base. The staging, the layout, and even the vibe feel incredibly similar. Now look at the names and ideas behind both groups. In Unstable, it's the law. In Star Wars, it's the First Order. Both names imply authority, control, and strength. Both use massive armies to maintain peace, at least from their perspective. Both want control over their world for what they believe is the greater good. If we follow the comparison, Lettuce could be similar to Kylo Ren, although that connection needs more digging. And if Unstable is drawing some inspiration from Star Wars, then who would Snoke be? Snoke is the hidden mastermind behind the First Order, the figure pulling all the strings. So if that parallel is true, then maybe there's a bigger puppet master behind the law we haven't even met yet. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. We just passed 6,000 subscribers, and it's absolutely amazing. Please help me reach 10,000 by the end of the year, and make sure to join the Unstable Analysis server. It's been me, the Connector, now disconnecting.